Hi, the Renaissance Man here. Has been a while since I put up some videos because we have had so much other things to do. One of those has been to buy a new house. So welcome to my new workshop. This is what's going to be my new workshop. It has been a woodworking workshop before. I'm going to continue to be a woodworking shop and metalworking shop. The former owner gladly, for me at least, left some stuff behind. One thing is this nice table, and in this corner I'm gonna have my working shop. In that corner I plan to build a little office, at least that is my idea. The total square-ish for this is 120 square meters, so there's plenty of space. So if we turn around, it looks like this, and you can see the roof. The former owner built kitchen and other furniture and stuff for living, and he have built this really nice storage volume. It's 4.8 or 8 meters from that wall to that wall. So that leaves all the space that you need. One drawer in each. We can go down and have a look if you don't get seasick. So one drawer for things, and there is no knob on this, but there is just a storage area all the way in, and it's 90 centimeters deep. I think I'm gonna probably sand this just because I can, more or less. And up here we have more long-term storage. You just need to buy some knobs and put it on. My idea, he has totally renovated this place and lift the roof, and that you can see the old beams are cut off, and he have put them higher up. Some of them are still in place, as you can see. My idea is to put a metal rod to keep them up, and also just put some wooden planks that have a good storage for things. And it's the same over here. And here you can see there's some parts left. It has plenty of lights, a door with windows in, and the loading bay, or whatever you want to call it, has windows as well. And then there are the old farm doors protecting it at the outside. He has just put a wooden beam to lock it when needed. Here I'm going to put some door handles in with a proper lock, so it's easier to lock and close. You can see the wooden beam there that you just lock it from the inside. And the main entrance here has a easier lock on it, but I'm gonna put some real door handles in. There's plenty of power, as you can see, 3-phase and so on. It's a nice installation, but I cannot keep my fingers away, so my plan is to redo this a bit so it fits my way of doing things for the power. He had his dust extraction. He had 3 big units because he in his shops he also had some students, so some of the machine was running simultaneously. So they pops up. You can see over there, here, and I think there is one either in this corner. And they come out in a concrete floor on different places. There's one, see, over there. My dust collection, this is 125 millimeters tubes, and I think my dust extraction will gonna be too much volume and too low pressure for it to work properly, because it's a high pressure unit and it wants to have 100 millimeters tube. So I'm gonna run it in the roof, but I have plenty of height, no problem. The task for this night is that I'm gonna polish or sand the floor because I want to put paint on it. It's just concrete, a little bit uneven as you can see. That does not bother me too much, but when I talk to the people in the paint shop, they strongly advise me to sand the floor to get rid of the paint so that doesn't dissolve. I plan to use two component paint for this, and I had that in my old workshop and it had last 17 years without any problem whatsoever. So that is my task for tonight and maybe tomorrow. I have no clue how long it's going to take, but I have a rental equipment at least for 2 nights. I just start to put things away and get started. After a nice workout with a machine that I would say was like a drunken donkey with a really bad bear attitude and tried to fight it. It was the most difficult machine I ever handled and it was a beast. Normally most machines that I tackle I can handle after a while, but this was just difficult. Now I have, let's see if I can turn the camera around. I have grind the complete floor with a machine and the corners and so on with a smaller machine that I rented. It didn't cost much. It actually cost more the disc, the wear and tear on them, than the actual rental machine. I have vacuum cleaned the floor 2 times. Then with suggestion from internet, I took a leaf blower and blow off the floor and the walls and the corners, and then I vacuum cleaned 1 more time. So it looks actually really good in my mind. So now it's time for some epoxy paint. I'm gonna put 2 coats on it, and I have 7 buckets with 4 kilo in each. So it's going to be fun. So I'm going to start first with taking with a brush the edges where I cannot reach with a roller, and then I'm going to just completely paint the floor and start in that corner and go all the way out to this door, of course. So I'm just gonna get to it, and I'll take a short video when I'm done.
As you can see, I'm wearing a complete face mask during this work, and epoxy you should not take lightly on. It's a little bit overkill, baby, but better safe than sorry. Here you can see I put half coat on, and this is the first coat, and it's a little bit spotty, but it turned out great in the end. Here is the complete floor, 2 coats on, and it's drying up. It looks really nice. I'm very happy with it.
I'm tired, very, very tired. The floor is now painted. It's a concrete nuance of grey, but it's not dusty and it turned out good. I've moved, together with my son, my wife, we have moved almost the complete workshop. There are the milling machine that hopefully is not that heavy, and the new pillar drill. All moving, when you move stuff, there is always something that is really a beast. And I thought it would be something else, but the metal lathe was a beast. I have no clue how much it weighed, but it's a beast. So everything is in boxes, all on the floor. Yeah, it's a mess. So I have some time in front of me, but I guess all this kitchen locker type of thing would swallow everything. And I'm gonna get rid of most of the plastic boxes I have, and maybe have one of a kind so it fits in the locker and so on. But yeah, some work to do. We plan to put Harry's plasterboards on the roof and on the beam, 2 layers of them to protect it from fire, so you have the time to come out. The former owner probably lost the momentum or something, so the pillars has no plasterboards, and underneath there is no plasterboards. So that needs to be done, and I'm probably going to paint the roof while I add it, and the old beams from the barn that's coming out of the walls, we're going to paint them black. It's the idea, because the windows and the doors and so on is black. So that's on the agenda, but first, the rest of the move of the house is going to be finished, and then start to bring everything into its places. And down in that corner, I think I have said it maybe before, the idea is to have an office, and opposite to the glass doors that is over there, they have been it have been a barn, so you can go with a wagon straight through the building. My idea is to take up that again and put in glass door or just a glass wall, and one door. And in the end, now it needs a lot of work, but we want to have so you can sit outside on that side. So my wife came with the idea is to move the office maybe to the center, so you have all that huge glass piece looking out in the office. I haven't decided yet. That eats up a little bit much space than I want to. I need to think about that, but that's still some time ahead before that's going to be done. So that is end of this video from Renaissance Man. I have some work to do, but you have seen how my new workshop going to turn out. Still a lot of work, but it's going to turn out nice. See you. Thank you.